Yo, what's good, YouTube? Y'all know me. It's your boy, Mac DZ, back up in there. And today it's battle time! Yeah, that's it, y'all. Y'all know me. We got to do it every now and then. And today, I'm bringing you two speakers that I truly, really like that are kind of getting underneath the radar right quick. And so because we got some of these under the radar speakers, I thought I'd go ahead and give you a little bit of battle that is a taste of something a little bit different out there. So these aren't your usuals like your Sonys or your JBLs or your Anchors or so on and so forth. Today I'm bringing you the Boom. This is the Impact. And I'm bringing you the W King. That is the D8. These both are mid-range-ish type of speakers that have a pretty decent sound that whenever I go out with either one of them, I get asked what exactly these are. So let's go ahead and do a quick battle on these bad boys. But before I do, I'm going to go ahead and give you quick specs again. Real quick, and don't worry, I'll also try to link my videos here for these two. I'll probably do it as a playlist so you guys can take a look at these when y'all are ready. The first one here is the Boom, and I think that's the way you pronounce it. If I'm mispronouncing it, I apologize to the company. It's a 40-watt speaker. This Impact also gives you the dual passive radiator for a bass thumping sound, zero distortion. That's according to them. You can pair two of these bad boys together and enjoy 12 hours of playtime. I wasn't able to find out what that 12 hours consists of, whether it's full volume or like half, like most companies put out for you. If you guys know, go ahead and drop a comment down below for me. That'd be greatly appreciated. It does come with your hands-free calling, 100 foot range, using 4.2 Bluetooth capability, and it is IPX4 rated. So that's IPX4 rated. It does come with 5,000 milliamp batteries. There are two of those though. So it's a dual setup for your 10,000 milliamps total. Power bank capability, charge time is about 5 hours, and it does have your aux-in 3.5 millimeter jack, as well as your Bluetooth for your audio inputs. On to the W King, real quick specs. You got your 50 watts in parentheses. They do have 70 watts. I don't know how they explain that, but you know, it is what it is. 8,000 milliamp power bank, two passive subwoofers along with two tweeters. You got your TWS feature for both of these bad boys. This W King is not this one in particular, but all W Kings. The W Kings are IPX5 rated, 100 foot range, and 24-hour playtime. But that 24-hour playtime is at 20% and of the volume. So that you take that with how you feel about it. Next up, let's do this look. I was actually feeling, this is my second take on this. I was looking around it and going over a lot of different things about it. Real quickly though, just so that you guys understand, of course, you guys can go back and watch my full review, my first impressions, I believe, on both of these, so no worries. But real quick, your cylinder look, small company branding on around the device itself, button placement, the handle that comes with it, and that all just speaks to me as something that makes this a better looking than that W King, in my personal opinion, just because that W King is a very rugged speaker, which has been through battle tested with me. It does have that rugged look. So right now, when it comes to the look, the Boom is actually going to take it on this one. All right. So let's go ahead, though, to that cost, which is always my first thing. My first thing is that cost, and I'll tell you why. Because that really does dictate how many of something you can get if you want to get that TWS on both of these. This bad boy, the Boom, is $99 still on Amazon, whereas the W King is $75.99 plus an extra 10% off from Amazon as well on those Amazon coupons that they got. So you're talking about another, what, $750 minus in that? So you're talking less than $70. So like that $68 range or so. That is a great deal. That's a great deal. So we got that cost. We got that W King taking it. That look, we got that Boom taking it. Let's go ahead, though, and get on that sound so we know which one it works for us. So you got your 40 watt versus your 50 watt. We're going to see what comes out on top, though. So I'm not even going to pause it this time. I'm going to just keep it moving. We have that Turn It Up by Anecdote. This is a no copyright sound. Our first up is going to be that Boom. And I do have my trusty, always got to be hidden. something. I do have my trusty decibel meter, so let's go ahead and sync that up to its normal spot here, and we're gonna get this going here, guys. We about to turn it on. Okay. Every time I play it, it's so clean. Guys, it is so, the clarity and the pristine of the sound coming from that, I cannot explain it from a video. I'm telling you, this bad boy always gets me. It's just one of those things. It doesn't blow anything away. It's the bass and the mids and the highs are almost always evenly coming out of the speaker. And that's why it's still just one of my lineup. It's still in my lineup. Every time I put it away for a while, when I come back to it, it's like, oh, damn, dog. It's just one of those speakers, man. All right, so we got the boom going right there. So let me go ahead and power that bad boy off. Even this, listen to that. That's so cool, right? All right, so next up, we got that W King. Let me go ahead and power this bad boy up. You know what it is? The handle for my tripod is right there hitting me in the chest every time. So let me just go ahead and make sure that this is connected here. Where did it connect to? Of course, it probably connected to my phone, didn't it? All right, let's see. Oh, no. Looks like it's still looking for something. So let's go ahead and check out what it paired up to. It paired it to something. What did it pair up to? That, my friends, is the question. What did we pair up to? I know I saw D8 here. It's trying to connect. So I might have to pause and get this disconnected just to make sure it didn't connect to that. Yeah, it did. Okay, so we're going to stop this video right quick. We're going to be right back in there though, y'all. All right, y'all, we back up in there and we got the D8 connected from that W King. We're going to back it up all the way for the turn it up here. We're going to run that back again and go ahead and do it from the W King over here. So let me go ahead and clear off my decibel meter. So we ready to go. All right. Here we go, y'all. We about to turn it on. I said, damn. It's not really comparison in the actual sound quality coming at you. Okay, so if you need crystal clear, the clarity in different sections of how the music comes at you, vocals as opposed to bass and things of that nature, the Boom is definitely gonna give it to you. But if you are a bass head, if you like that thump, that W King is no joke. Not at all. The 50 watt, and then you're coming at me with it's under $70. It's wow. It wows me as well every time. So let's go on. I still think, okay, so just going off a pure decibel meter, the W King is going to take this one. So we got a 2-to-1 situation already right off the bat. So let's go ahead and go to those intangibles. Those intangibles are those little tiny qualities that make something stand out in your opinion. For me, there are certain aspects of that are covered by both of these. I am not going to give it a tie. I'm going to give you what those intangibles are, and you guys let me know what you think. Some of those things that are similar, they both have power bank capabilities. They both have that TWS capabilities. They both have that 100-foot range from your device capabilities. What the W King has that the Bohm doesn't, it has NFC capabilities on the top. This also charges off of Type C power cables. So if you have Type C charging for your phone, you got one cable to rule them all. What the Boom does come with though, even though it does come with a pin, it does come with the extra pouch. In that pouch, of course, you get a 3.5 millimeter cable, just like everyone else does. But this pin this pin plug doesn't just come with, when I say pin plug, so you guys know what I'm talking about. Let me show it to you here. Pretty long cable too. So it does come with a pin capability. You got for your DC. It has this head, giggity, on the actual plug that slides off. Well, why would you want that? Well, if you're traveling with it, it actually comes with the Europeans and the or Caribbean, if you're so inclined, as well as the British or European heads as well. So it comes with a multitude of heads, giggity, and the capability to plug it in elsewhere. So that way, you don't have to necessarily worry about this bad boy when you go overseas. Now, does that mean you don't need a transformer? No. It just means that you have the capability of charging it using other devices. So that in other countries. So that is a big thing for me as I travel overseas a lot with the fam. A lot of my fam lives overseas, so that works for me. So with that being said, I'm going to give that to the Boom. But that's just for me. Maybe the NFC and the Type-C charging, maybe that works for you. So, go ahead down below and tell me what's the most important for you on these intangibles. And last but not least, since we have a 2-to-2 tie, we're going to go with that badassery. What is the badassness that makes these them? Okay, so clarity. I mean, wow. Just the clarity of this speaker here blows me away every time. And I mean that in comparison to those Anchors, in comparison to those JBL, in comparison to those Sonys. This is a clear speaker. The bass is not over the top, but it's there. You do feel it. Every time I go out, people say the same thing. Damn, that is a very clean speaker. I know. And they always ask me what's the name of it, where's the company, where can they get this from, yada, yada, yada. But when it comes to volume, straight up volume, $68 and some change. You got your W King. Okay? It's got that brick look. Yes, it looks like just a old school. You remember those brick phones? Like, this looks like the speaker you would connect to those old ass brick phones that Zach used to have in Saved by the Bell. I'm just saying, but it doubles as that, if somebody tries to take something from you, you can put your hand in here and beat somebody with it. What? I'm not condoning violence, y'all. Not condoning any violence. But you ain't gonna get robbed with that. What up? You gonna beat somebody with it. Really though, okay, so when it comes to that volume, I do have to give it to the W King without a doubt. 50 watts over 40 watts though, I think that was to be expected. What I didn't expect from this was the price that it comes in at. This speaker at the price point that it is, I mean, think about it. You could buy two of these for the same price as one JBL Charge 4 right now on Amazon. That right there just cleans the clock right there. So instead of being just 50 watts, you got 100 watts right there. Boom. For the same price. So those are the kind of things when it comes to badassery. For me, saving money is badassery. What about you guys? What do you think? Who won this battle for you? Was it the W King? Was it the Boom? Let me know down in the comments down below. For me, right now, I got to give it to the W King. The W King wins this one, but by that much. I mean, it was so close. In my notes, when I was doing notes for this, in my head, the Boom had won. But when I sat here and I put them on side by side and I played the music, I got to give it to the W King. I do. I just got to. Go ahead down below. Let me know what you guys think as well. While you're down there, you might as well go ahead. Giving them thumbs, yo. Giving them thumbs. And hey, always be the hero in your story, not the villain in someone else's. Peace.